Degrassi. Take it from the heart, part 1. When I woke up, everything was groggy. I looked around me to see if I was home. "You're up," I hear a voice say. It sounded like Bianca's. She sat next to me and rubbed my arm. "What happened? Do you remember what Dallas did? What happened to your brother?" I shook my head. Then Bianca told me it all. From the video, to the bullying, to what my brother tried to do. "What? That can't be true. He's alive. He's at the foster home, waiting for me." I said, and I sat up, and I looked at her. Bianca shook her head. "No, you're lying to me. Bianca, why are you lying to me? You're hurting me. Why are you hurting me?" "I'm not." She pulled me in a hug. "I'm telling you the truth." She rubbed my back and told me everything was going to be okay. I cried into her. It hurt so much to know that he was gone and never coming back. He was my brother, my world. He was my everything. How could he have done this to me? I needed him. I looked up at her. "Mrs. Torres wants us to come over for dinner tomorrow. I'll be out, but when I come back, I want you to be there waiting for me." I nodded, and she handed me a slip of paper that had the address on it. I nodded again and lied back down. The next day, my chest still hurt. I didn't want to live without my brother. I sat there, waiting for Bianca to text me to tell me to start heading to the restaurant. I didn't want to go. What did Mrs. Torres want to talk to me about? I sighed. Then my phone buzzed. I looked at it. It read, "Going to be there in 15 minutes. Meet you there. Should only take you 15 minutes to walk there. Hope you're okay." I typed "okay" inside and sat there. I wasn't going to go. I walked into the bathroom and took her on sleeping pills. I walked back into the dining table and sat there and stared at them. I knew if I thought hard enough, bad things would happen. I sat there looking at the bottle. Time passed. I didn't know if I was going to do it at all. I didn't know if I was going to do it. All I knew was that I didn't want to live without him. I should really not make people the reason they live. I only caused them hurt and pain. I knew by now Bianca and Mrs. Torres was wondering where I was. My phone went off again. I read the text from Bianca. "Where are you? Are you on your way?" I texted back, "No." "Well, where are you?" "Goodbye, Bianca." "Are you mad at me?" "No, bye. I just can't do this without him here." There was not a reply back. When I got up to get a glass of water, then there was a knock. "Meg, you still home?" It was Bianca. Wow, now she was going to be really mad at me because I didn't show. I heard the door unlock, then I grabbed the water and the bottle and set them down. I tried to open the bottle of pills, and that's when I heard, "Meg?" It sounded like Mrs. Torres. Look over at me. "What the?" She grabbed the bottle from me and I screamed, "No! No, he's gone! Let me go too!" She held me close and patted me and told me to be quiet. I looked up at her. "I wasn't going to do it. I don't want to die, Mom. I don't want to die. I miss him so much." I looked down, then back at her. She was crying too. "Bianca. I meant Bianca." No, it's okay." She rocked me back and forth and whispered something to Mrs. Torres. And she whispered something back. Bianca carried me to my room and put me in her bed. She was going to give me tea. I like tea. I laid there in her arms. "Don't you ever do something like that, okay? I want to make your life better so you don't have to feel like this anymore, okay?" I shook a little. Then I fell asleep. When I woke up, I looked all around me. I wasn't at home, wasn't with Bianca. I sat up. I had an ivy stuck in my arm. Bianca and Adam and Drew and Mrs. Torres was there. "What's going on, you guys?" I asked. "Did you know you have a weak heart?" Bianca asked me. She had been crying. Yes. Why didn't you tell anyone? If you didn't get a new heart, you would die. I looked at her. Oh, is my heart acting up again? Yes. They said if you need a new... They say you need a new heart immediately, or else you're going to die. There's no one who could give me a heart. I have no blood. There was only one person who had that kind of blood who I knew. There's only one person who had that kind of blood who I knew. And I told him I didn't want him to die because of me. Well, now you're going to die. It's either you or that person, Meg. It can be me. I can go. No, who's this other person? Adam asked. His name is Taco. He was here, but he left a little while ago, back to the States. I looked down. I really didn't want Taco to die for me. I've known him literally all my life. Can you reach him? Maybe. Look, I don't want him to die for me. He's my best friend. And he wouldn't be willing to die for you? Yes, he saved my life so many times. I don't want him to do it one last time. Jachas' life is so much better without me. Adam walked over to me and wrapped his arms around me. No, because there's no one else in the world like you. Ever. I told you I'm not gonna let go. You're my life, and we are your family. I'm sorry, I said. I looked down and took up my phone and texted Taco. Taco, I'm at the hospital. He normally doesn't reply, so I sat there knowing I was going to die. This is what happens when people don't care about you at all. This is what happens when you give your heart out too many times and watch as they trample on it. I closed my eyes and tears fell. Adam still hasn't let go of me, and Bianca was now holding my hand. Don't know what Drew was doing, but I think he was with his mom, crying. Then my phone buzzed. Again? Yes. I replied. I replied and waited for him to reply, which was actually instantly. Why? Heart troubles. Just wanted to say goodbye. They say I'm going to die. I told you I would give you mine. No. I want you to live. No, you need to live for everyone. I lived for you now. It's your turn to spread your love and continue to save others. To save others' lives. Some more people need you. There's no one out there like you, Meg. You're special. You're a miracle. I started to cry. Then I get a text. I'll be there in about 5 hours. No, please. No. I need you here with... No, please, no. I need you here. You have Alex. He's dead. Oh. You have the kids at the foster home. I know, but they need you too. I guess. I have my tickets. I'll be there. I sighed, knowing there was no stopping him. He said he would die for me, and now he is. I started to sob uncontrollably. Meg, what's wrong? He's coming here to do the surgery. I don't want him to die. Adam sighed. They all stayed with me until he came. Then there was a knock at the door. A few hours later, there was a knock at the door. Meg, he said, don't do it. Just don't do it. I'd live in pain and cry myself to sleep over this. Just go back home, Taco. He sighed and hugged me. In the next few weeks, I was going to lose my childhood friend.